Everybody thinks you have to go and do a bunch of movement in order to lose weight, but you just have to understand the nutrition equation of how many calories are coming in and then how many calories are going out. And you don't have to be like perfectly exact. This is just ballpark stuff. How do you find the amount of calories though that you're burning every day just performing basic life sustaining functions, otherwise known as your basal metabolic rate, total daily energy expenditure? So you go to Google, okay, you type in TDEE. You're gonna click the very first link that shows up. Okay, you're gonna have to input some values such as your age, okay, your sex, your height, your weight, and then your approximated activity level for the week. When you do that, it's going to give you an approximate figure. It's going to tell you what it estimates your total daily energy expenditure to be. And it might not be accurate for you to the T. Maybe it's plus or minus 200. Okay, that's still a pretty good place to start. So now you have the number that it gives you. So then you start paying attention to the calories that are coming in. And then once you do that, then you start understanding, man, I got to make some wiser decisions so that I can stay underneath of a certain caloric intake that I want, but still feel satisfied, still feel full, still give my body a good macronutrient profile of vitamins and minerals and proteins and fats and carbohydrates. So you have to start being more strategic with that. And then you actually start to understand food, and then you start to get to make better decisions because you have the knowledge. But without the knowledge, I feel like it's challenging to kind of actually grasp something and go forward with it because it's new. Now, again, this is just what works for me. I'm not saying that this will work for you, but I'm just trying to help you maybe look at it differently, that you have to pay more attention to it. You have to prioritize something, right? If somebody was in financial debt and they really wanted to get out of it, they're gonna have to start crunching some numbers. They're gonna have to start paying attention to how much money they're spending versus how much money they're earning if they really do want to get out of debt and improve their scenario. Just like if you really do want to lose weight, you have to first commit to that, but then you have to understand that, okay, if I really want to make this a goal, this is going to be work, and I'm going to have to pay attention to it. So if you really want to make the strides forward, start paying attention more to your nutrients. Start paying attention to how many calories are coming in. Because if you can get the right amount of calories that fuel your workouts, you can stay underneath of your total daily energy expenditure, you will be in a calorie deficit. And when you're in a calorie deficit, you lose fat. You can't live in a calorie deficit forever. You have to come out of it and give your body like this break. At least that's my opinion. But you can nestle into a caloric deficit for a little while, make some strides towards losing some body fat and improving your lean muscle tissue ratio. And as you make strides in that direction, the tracking and all this stuff becomes involuntary, becomes second nature, becomes a skill set. But how nice would it be to be able to intuitively and as you're going about your day to just start to understand foods better, where you're like, oh wow, like this is gonna be awesome, this is gonna taste great, but this is gonna be 2,000 calories. So I'm gonna eat it, but like I'm gonna modify what I'm doing the rest of the day if I wanna maintain what I have going on. So you can still have the delicious like nachos and awesome things. I do, and I enjoy them. But then forward thinking, right? Okay, well, tomorrow I still want to get all my nutrients in and get everything I need to get, but let me try to kind of do that with a little fewer calories because I went in yesterday and had a blast. So